What's up guys, welcome back to TV Lecture. Today we're showing you the Tusk vacuum bleeder. We're gonna show you guys how to use it to bleed your Moto style brake. So here we have our Sur Light BX with Ultra B style Moto brakes. You can see we got the full size caliper on there. This is a little bit different bleeding procedure. We have another video using a very simple bleed kit already, but today we're gonna show you the cool method with the Tusk vacuum bleeder. So we're gonna set this whole thing up and walk you guys through the process. So we're gonna start by opening up our bleeder. And this is everything that you guys should have in here. We're gonna start pulling it out. We're gonna take our cup here. We're gonna pop our lid off, and that's just for storage. So you can set that aside. Take out one of your little rubber grommets here. Set those there. This is gonna sit right around the flange, just like so. Okay, right down in there like that. We're gonna grab this lid. We're gonna screw it on. Just a little like quarter turn, it'll latch. We have a 2-pump side, you guys can see that. So we're gonna take one of these hoses. We're gonna hook it on the 2-pump side. We're gonna take our other hose, hook it on the other end. Perfect. Now we're gonna take the end that's connected to the 2-pump side, and we're going to plug it in to the pump. Okay, now we've got our black vacuum bleeder pump set up. We're going to set this down here at the bottom. All right, we're going to start with our rear brake here. As you guys can see, it is a little bit soft, okay? It still works as a brake, but for an Ultra B, they're usually really nice and tight, and this I can keep pulling almost all the way to the bar, so we do need to improve that. So we're gonna start down here at our caliper. So we've got our fitting. For these Ultra B brakes, we're using the C-labeled fitting, and we're just gonna crack this open. We're just gonna put that right on the top just like that. Now, we're gonna get ready to crack this open and start a vacuum, but now we need to go back up to the top, and we're gonna level out our reservoir. So for this, we're gonna continue to add fluid as we suck it out the bottom, as we vacuum pump it out the bottom. So we need to loosen this and move it up, and I kind of have a problem because this is in the way. But there we go, nicely done. Doesn't need to be super tight. And now we're gonna take our reservoir cap off with our Phillips screwdriver. Pull that off. Now you guys will see we got quite a bit of fluid in there, but I'm gonna top it off so it's basically full. Just go to the very top without trying not to spill, boom. Okay, so we need to continue to fill this as we do the process. So we're gonna pump some and then fill it back up. Pump some, fill it back up. And it's just gonna suck all the air through the system. It's gonna be a beautiful process, this, with the vacuum bleeder. So now that we're ready, we're gonna go ahead and build a little bit of pressure before we open the valve. So I'm gonna give it like 2 pumps. Yeah, we're up to about 5 PSI. Set that aside. We're gonna crack this loose. Just there. Okay, you saw it start to flow. Now we're gonna pump. Yep, it's moving. It's slow, but it's moving.
You could probably open it a little more if you want.
There we go. Yep, it's pulling. So you just keep pumping, and you'll notice I keep looking up at the reservoir because we don't want that to run dry. That would be really bad, because then it's just going to suck a lot of air into the system. So I'm just going to continue to pump. The nice thing is the hoses are kind of long enough that you can do it just like I'm doing it here. Okay, we're going to pause, fill her back up. Now it sucks the fluid pretty slow, which is good, because you can just be gentle with the process. Okay, we're just gonna try that and call it good. It sucks tons of air and fluid through the whole system. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and just close this. Close that little bleeder valve there. I'm just gonna leave this on for now in case we wanna do it more. But now we're gonna fill our reservoir up at the top and we're gonna test our brake and see how it feels. So I'm just gonna be real gentle and just kind of seeing how it does, because if you pull really hard, it's gonna spurt up. Gentle, that feels okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put the reservoir cap back on so I can just pull it a little bit more aggressively and see how it did. All right, guys, hopefully you found this video helpful. We tested our brake, feels pretty good. Maybe it could be a little bit better, and so we may repeat the process, which is exactly what you guys would do if it isn't up to your standards and how tight you want your lever to feel. But hopefully this little tutorial was helpful for you. If you're interested in that brake bleeder kit, it's available at TB Electric Moto, as well as the full Moto brake conversion kits for the Surons and E-Ride Pros and Talarias and everything like that, or maybe you have an Ultra B and you want to bleed your brakes as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you next video. See ya.